What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today is August the 13th. I want to give you a quick pre-market update, go over some of the hot movers and what big money is really focusing on today. Before we get into any of that, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So starting off with data points, don't really have that much coming out that's going to really impact the market. Couple of Fed speakers, and as per usual, whatever they state could really move the market a little bit. And then during power hour, you might see some extra volatility as people might be fearful over PPI, similar to what happened leading into CPI. So we'll just have to kind of wait and see how that played out. But I think the market is very optimistic right now. Currently, Dow is up 0.35, S&P 0.26, NASDAQ up 0.32. Getting right to it, SoFi is up 2.28%. So there's a lot of optimism and momentum behind the scenes. We also did have Bessent early this morning saying that there's a good chance of a 50 basis point cut. Didn't really clarify whether that's just in the first meeting for September or potentially with the combination of September and October. Because if it is the two meetings, then I tend to agree. If it's just September, a little bit far-fetched, but who knows? Anything can happen. Right now, though, with it at 24.22, trading between this R1 and the pivot. Again, I'm looking at the one-day chart as per the last couple of videos. So 24.64 is going to be that key point to really watch for in the next couple of trading days. I don't think that it'll be touched today unless something dramatic does come out, but at least it'll be inching towards that and most likely break above that tomorrow. Moving on, tickers ONDS. So they had a pretty phenomenal day yesterday, up 25%. Today seems to be going down. It's down 21.45%, largely because of this. And this, unfortunately, is one of the worst things I hate to see, is a stock actually gaining some momentum and then companies just dilute. And I get it, companies need money. And they see this as a golden opportunity. But for those investors that are actually getting in, thinking that, for instance, 429 or even higher is a fair value, it's just a massive slap in the face. So it is what it is, of course, but 6.99% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 11.94 million shares overall being shorted, with it right now at 340 in the pre-market. It is trading between this R1 and the pivot, so 324 is going to be a strong support. So just kind of orient around there if you're wanting to buy more. And then 389 is going to be that next strong target / resistance. Honestly, I don't really see either of them being touched. Most likely it's just going to stay within that set range. And depending on if the momentum does stick, you'll see this dip get bought up, but probably not enough for it to be above this R1, in my opinion, of course. But what do I know? Moving on to the next one, ticker is XFOR. So it is up roughly 23% in the pre-market, and that's following a 81% green day yesterday. So pretty phenomenal stuff, and this is it. So kind of a unique circumstance. So today they did put out news saying that they closed the offering. Yesterday, the only thing that kind of came out was this right here. So they did a offering. So it is rather interesting to see kind of just different perspectives of what the market does and does not like. So for instance, this company dilutes, it goes higher. They close the offering, it goes higher. This company dilutes, it goes down, which is logical. So it's kind of weird behind the scenes. But then again, with this company down 86.48% over the last 1 year, it is fair to assume that a lot of their debt is linked to convertible debt. So I think that a lot of the massive dilution is occurring behind the scenes. But again, in life, what do I know? 12.83% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 1.42 million shares overall are being shorted. Right now with it at 304, it's above all the key fib levels. Looking on the classic, it is between this R3 and this R2. So 351 is going to be a strong support, and then 264 is going to be the next strong target / resistance. Moving on, Opendoor, it is up slightly, getting a lot of volume though, so it is up 0.81%. Only thing that has really come out, obviously it was piggybacking off of the optimism yesterday associated to rate cuts, but interestingly enough, there was also this that did come out. So Opendoor stock climbs, and again after influencer buys shares. So it looks like this right here, this individual who's I guess a podcaster, bought into Opendoor, and that's attributed to having such a crazy day. So yeah, influencers can do that. And I've never heard of this individual or this podcast. So if you have, give yourself a shout out. But nonetheless, a lot of shorts still in it. 23.53% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 154 million shares overall being shorted, with it at 250 during the pre-market, trading between this R2 and this R1. 241 is going to be a strong support. 262 is going to be the next strong target / resistance. And this stock has shown it's really powerful in both directions. So shorts can be very powerful to really hit it hard, and then longs can buy based on a influencer buying and really push the stock price higher. So I can honestly see both of these being potentially touched, but most likely it is going to be gravitating towards this 262 and above, in my opinion, of course. And then last but not least, BMNR. So another stock that essentially goes higher even when they do announce dilution. But today there hasn't been any news, so it's just piggybacking off of kind of the pre-existing momentum for it. So it is at 4.69%. For shorts, 4.66% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 4.6 million shares overall being shorted. Right now with that $65, trading between this R3 and this R2. So 60.15 is going to be a strong support. And then 69.23 is going to be the next strong target / resistance. And this stock very much could go down, but I think for today, it will continue to push higher, close to that 69. But I think ultimately it is somewhat due for a little bit of consolidation. So let me know your thoughts on that. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. What stocks are you watching today or trading? So throw some tickers in the description below. One final thing, pop over to my Patreon. I do give buy signals on stocks, options, crypto, many of which have been absolutely on point and bangers. Definitely worthwhile to pop over there and take a look. And then tomorrow, and most likely over the next couple trading days, I might not be able to do a pre-market video. Going on a little trip to New York over the weekend, or until I think Saturday, so I won't be able to do any pre-market videos most likely, but maybe I'll be able to fit one in. So if you see one, that'll be a surprise. So definitely thanks for watching, and everyone have an amazing day.